Mavis shyly raised her wing and announced that she was carrying a human child. I was overjoyed. I was about to become a grandfather. To make sure my future grandson would be born healthy, I immediately told the butler to prepare the most lavish pregnancy feast for my daughter. There was screaming meatball soup, fresh spider salad, and freshly regurgitated lamb tenderloin. In the vampire world, that's the only kind of food believed to produce a healthy little bat. Seeing how thoughtful I was, Mavis was so touched that tears filled her eyes. With my constant care, the baby was actually born 10 months early. I couldn't wait to see my grandson, but the doctor wouldn't allow family members into the delivery room, so I disguised myself as a nurse and sneaked inside. I was dancing with joy while holding my grandson when a zombie orderly mistook me for a beautiful nurse. He instantly fell in love with me and began passionately confessing his feelings. Time flew by, and soon it was little Dennis's first birthday. The monster uncles all brought gifts. The mummy gave him a cursed gold necklace, while Frankenstein and his wife brought him a miniature guillotine. But Mavis didn't want her son exposed to any of these dangerous things. To protect him, she decided to completely renovate the castle. Every sharp object had to be padded, and even the witch's pointy nose wasn't spared. Guardrails were installed along every cliff, and even the guest restroom was fitted with a safety gate, making it difficult for guests just to use the bathroom. As more and more human-style changes were introduced, the hotel became completely different. It even started welcoming human guests, and the monsters learned how to use all kinds of modern appliances. The zombie bellhop learned how to use beauty filters. The zombie at the front desk ordered takeout on his phone every day, and even Wayne the werewolf started learning how to play tennis. The only problem was that every time he saw something flying through the air, he still couldn't resist chasing after it. I was the only one who refused to change. My son-in-law, Johnny, enthusiastically recommended a smartphone to me, and even offered to help me connect it to Bluetooth. I replied seriously that,
"Okay, Bluetooth, come over here."
As Dennis grew older, I checked his mouth every day, hoping his vampire fangs would finally come in and awaken his vampire bloodline. To make that happen, I often secretly taught him how to transform behind Mavis's back.
Now you try.
I'm a bat. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. I'm a bat. I'm a bat.
But Mavis had a completely different parenting philosophy. She wanted Dennis to be more like a normal human child and insisted that he go to bed on time every night. I was extremely unhappy about that. In my opinion, what kind of vampire sleeps at night? To awaken Dennis's vampire talent, I insisted on taking him to monster parties in the middle of the night. The little werewolf pups played so wildly that they shaved all the fur off a snowman, then slammed into Dennis and sent him flying, knocking out one of his front teeth. Seeing her son get hurt, Mavis was heartbroken. She immediately decided to move away and leave this dangerous monster world behind. When I learned that my daughter was leaving, I made up my mind to awaken Dennis's vampire bloodline before she moved away. So I asked Johnny to take Mavis on a trip. As soon as my daughter left, I immediately took my grandson and my monster friends, climbed into a hearse, and headed for the dark and creepy forest to give Dennis some real monster training. Blobby insisted on coming with us, so I had no choice but to